So Chunky Chunk Yogurt from the Young Turks is officially running for Congress.
Who cares?
He's looking to replace that Democrat chick who just resigned after getting caught screwing one of her staffers while high on weed or something like that. Now, I, for one, am really looking forward to seeing this play out because I think Chunk believes he's a lot more liked and respected than he actually is. And he's running in a district that isn't necessarily progressive or even strictly Democrat. He did an interview with CNN's Fredo the other day, and a couple of uncomfortable tidbits from Chunk's past came up. We'll have a look at that right after I tell you about this video's sponsor. Introducing Raid Shadow Legends, a hero collection turn-based RPG done right, with over 400 champions for you to collect. Raid is one of the top 3 ranked RPGs on the Google Play Store, and it's just been nominated as a finalist for Google Play's Best of 2019 Users' Choice Award. More than 15 million players worldwide have already downloaded the game in less than 6 months, and best of all, it's free to play. The game has something to suit everyone. Some extra cool features include multi-battle auto mode, set battles to run while you go and explore other fun parts of the game, weekly tournaments and events, fighting in the arena, running special dungeons, or just leveling up your heroes. There's always a way to compete and win extra prizes every week. The game is growing super fast. Check out this cool roadmap that they've published. They have huge plans for updates in the game for the next 6 months. A new faction, a tag team arena feature, and even a new clan boss to fight with your clan mates. Click the special links in the description and you'll get 100,000 silver, 1 energy refill, 1 XP booster, and a free super advanced executioner champion as part of the new player program to start your journey. These rewards are only available for new players for the next 30 days, so get in quick. Check your player inbox here to find all these great offers. Good luck, and I'll see you there.
So first of all, I'm going to prove that this mythology that progressives can't win in purple districts is totally wrong. We represent the voters way better. So, for example, strong progressives run uncorrupted. So I'm going to run against bribery. All the corporate campaign contributions are bribes. That's what they are.
Yeah, but they're not really, are they, Chunk? They're corporate campaign contributions. If they were bribes, they'd be called bribes, and they'd be illegal. Now, I'm not saying that corporate campaign contributions are good, but they're not bribes. You're playing with words here, sport. See, let's say I was running against you, and I said, oh, that Chunk Yogurt, he hates fucking, I don't know, neo-Nazis. I don't hate anyone. I have no hate in my heart. So if you vote for Chunk and not me, you're voting for hate. Fuck it, if you don't vote for me, you're voting for AIDS. You're literally voting for AIDS. Now we'll justify that with some bullshit logic later on, but just know that a vote for anyone but me, and especially a vote for Chunk Yogurt, is a vote for AIDS. Don't vote for AIDS.
People hate the corruption.
People hate AIDS too, Chunk.
And progressives are clearly against corruption. When the Nancy Pelosi's of the world say, no, and we've got to run as corporate Democrats in purple districts, who are they trying to appeal to? The people in 25th District don't want big corporations running them. They've been screwed by that.
What about the you're not us?
You're not us. So what he means there is Chunk doesn't actually live in the district he's running to represent.
Yes, so I'm going to move to the district, and it's a fair point. Hey, they say you got to come here to represent me. That's right. My wife's a saint. She's got a job near where we live now, but she said, yes, we're willing to move. So I can't wait to go there. It's a wonderful community. I've been all over the district. I love it. Can't wait to move. And you have to think about it this way, Chris. Who do you want? Someone that is going to move in a couple of months and agrees with you completely, or someone who doesn't agree with you at all and happens to be there right now?
Yeah, that's a fair question. For people in the district who agree with you completely, I guess.
All right, let's see if you can sell the people. Now there's going to be character analysis. You're not a commentator anymore. You're a candidate. You've written things in the past that were ugly. You've said they were insensitive and stupid. People say, nah, you're doing it out of convenience now. You said misogynistic things. You want to run as a far-left candidate. They want to protect women's empowerment. You are the enemy.
So first of all, I wrote that stuff 19 years ago. I deleted it 15 years ago, not because I got caught or because I thought somebody was going to find it. I deleted it because I didn't believe it anymore. So I'm not one of those guys who found Jesus on the way to, oh my God, I got caught. No. I said, this is not me. I was trying to be a stupid, politically incorrect Republican. So I wrote these things that I knew were offensive. And so when I saw it with my eyes again, I was like, no, I'm getting rid of these. The right wing, the alt-right found them and surfaced them 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's all the alt-right's fault. Isn't that right, Chunk? Now, if you don't know what they're talking about, let me give you a brief outline for context. And if you do know what they're talking about, let me give you a brief outline because it's really, really funny. So Chunky Chunk had a blog back in the early 2000s in which he wrote some pretty edgy and pretty cringy shit about chicks and dating. The whole thing's been archived and is available for anyone to see. There's a link in the description. Now let's have a look at some choice bits. Okay, this one's called Semi-Pros in Miami. I live in Miami now. There's an incredible amount of outrageously hot women here. In fact, there's more beautiful women here than in any other city I've ever seen. The only problem is that after seeing these girls every day and not being able to have sex with them, after a while you begin to lose your mind. Don't get me wrong, I hook up a decent amount, which he defines as at least make out with a new girl every 6 to 8 weeks, and have sex with a steady girl at least once a week. But it seems like there's a sea of tits here, and I'm drinking in tiny droplets. I want to dive into the whole goddamn ocean. The waves keep pounding you every night at South Beach, and the more luscious the surf, the more dry you are, the more insanity sets in. On Friday night, I talked to approximately 11 different women at a new club on the beach. I spoke to approximately 11 different women at a new club on the beach. I mean, it was 10 regular-sized women and 2 midgets, so we'll go with approximately 11. Most of them were unfairly beautiful, and I must admit, I was fairly charming. Some even indicated I was cute, but alas, no results. The madness grows. There's 2 problems, which I'll get into greater detail on later, but for now, suffice to say there are 1. Too many semi-professional whores in Miami. 2. The genes that God gave women. 1. In other places in the US, when I tell girls that I quit law to become a talk show host, they get excited because it indicates I might actually be an interesting person that has done something unusual and hence cool with his life. In Miami, it's seen as a clear decrease in earning potential and is heavily frowned upon. I've never seen girls get so turned off when I tell a Miami girl I no longer practice law. The reaction is sickening in its depraved, whorish blatantness. This happened again on Friday night when I told what seemed to be a sweet 5th grade teacher my story. She lost all interest, quickly lost her sweet smile, and literally switched seats so as not to sit next to the man that threw away such good future earning potential. 2. Obviously the genes of women are flawed. They are poorly designed creatures who do not want to have sex nearly as often as needed for the human race to get along peaceably and fruitfully. Now there's a lot more funny shit there, especially this one called The Rules of Dating, where he sets out how many times a chick needs to make him jizz by certain stages of a relationship. Now none of this is that bad for the everyday bloke to think, you know? But it's pretty fucking funny when the writer is this self-proclaimed king of respecting women and progressiveness. Progressivism? Progressiveness? Fuck, I don't know. Particularly when that bloke is running for office. Then it's really funny. Anyway, let's get back to this interview.
Now, a lot of the Democrats who are part of the Democratic machine go, hey, I like that right-wing tactic. Let me resurface that.
A lot of progressives, they have zero appetite for a man saying anything about women being inherently inferior.
No, as well they should, because that is totally wrong. The question isn't whether I said that. The question is, did I disavow it?
Yeah, but you pull up shit from people's past and attack them for it all the time, Chunk. Why should it be any different for you?
It would millions of progressives across the country, including millions of women, support me if I was that guy? No. Well, they support me because I'm a firebrand on the side of the left, on the side of rights for all of those folks.
Questions will come. You'll have to address them. I hear your argument here. The audience does as well. The other big stick. The name of your show, The Young Turks.
Uh-oh. This is a pretty big sticking point.
There is a suggestion that until very recently, you didn't believe in the Armenian genocide and that it's not a good faith historical thing, it's a bias.
He didn't not believe in the Armenian genocide. He flat out denied the Armenian genocide, which funnily enough was committed by a movement called the Young Turks.
Yeah. And that the name of the show suggests where you are on it, and that you are basically ignoring genocide.
No, absolutely false. So is it true that I was wrong about that? Again, earlier in my life, yes, I wrote a college paper, not a paper, but an editorial about that. I have disavowed that over and over again, not just now, for year upon year upon year. So it's just not true that it's recent at all. And so why did I believe that when I was younger? Because I grew up Turkish, and I only heard one side of the story.
Why didn't you change the name of the show?
So the name of the show has absolutely nothing to do with it. My two co-founders are Jewish.
Oh, I'm not racist. I've got black friends. Isn't that right, Chunk? I mean, this is kind of like me denying the Holocaust, then launching a talk show called the fucking Waffen SS, or the Einsatzgruppen or some shit.
Young Turks, the literal definition in the dictionary is young progressives looking to overthrow the established
But
system.
when you Google the Young Turks,
You're going to learn about the Turkish movement who carried out the Armenian genocide.
Wait,
Young
Chris,
Turks
are you,
was used
no,
back
no,
in
no,
Turkey
wait. Are you saying
as-
that Rod Stewart? Are you saying that Rod Stewart called the song "Young Turks" because it was an ode to the Armenian genocide? Of course not.
No, of course we're not going to think that, Chunk, because Rod Stewart never denied the Armenian genocide. Anyway, that was fun. I can't wait to see this dickhead's campaign progress, because I think it's going to be a plane crash. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you later.
Recession, session. Give me better times, give me better times. Recession, session.